6,000 sick, starving, exhausted soldiers. 36,000 fresh armored knights. One muddy field in northern France. And one of the most extraordinary military upsets in human history. In October 1415, King Henry V of England was in serious trouble. His army had been marching for weeks through northern France in the rain. More than a third of his men were suffering from dysentery. They were hungry, exhausted, and outnumbered 6-1 by a fresh French army that had positioned itself directly across their path home. The French were so confident they spent the night before the battle drinking and gambling, deciding in advance how they would divide the English prisoners among themselves. Henry V walked among his men through the night. No crown. No royal escort. Just a king talking to his soldiers in the dark. At dawn on October 25, 1415, Henry made a decision that should have been suicidal. He advanced toward the French lines and ordered his archers to plant their stakes and draw their bows. The French cavalry charged. What followed was a catastrophe for France. The battlefield was a narrow muddy field. Recent heavy rain had turned it into a swamp. The French knights in full plate armor, some weighing over 60 kilograms, immediately began sinking into the mud. They could barely move. The English longbowmen fired at a rate of 12 arrows per minute. 5,000 archers. 60,000 arrows per minute darkening the sky above the charging French cavalry. The French never reached the English line. When the cavalry collapsed, the English men at arms advanced. The heavily armored French knights, exhausted, stuck in mud, unable to stand, were cut down where they lay. The battle lasted approximately 3 hours. France lost between 6,000 and 10,000 men, including some of the greatest nobles in the country. England lost fewer than 500. Henry V returned to England a legend. And the muddy field of Agincourt became one of the most famous battlefields in history, not because of the size of the armies but because of the size of the gap between them.